My name is Maria Rosa Marques. I am Brazilian, but I live in Portugal now for 3 years, and I am studying architecture there. I am on my 3rd year. And I have this interest in traditional architecture, but I think it's because I've always had an interest in traditional and beautiful stuff. In fact, before I changed to architecture, I made 1 semester of plastic arts, but I decided to change for architecture because I thought it wasn't very traditional. It didn't have any traditional values in my arts course. So I thought that maybe changing to architecture, I might have a chance to work with that, to be in that environment around beautiful things and things that inspire people. I heard about the school through Bárbara Vale, which is a woman that works at INTBAU in Brazil, the traditional institution of Brazilian architecture. And she was amazing to me because I was desperate, because at the moment I am studying at a modernist architecture school. And I was desperate because I really thought I had no escape, I had no place to work. I was at the verge of also getting out of architecture because for me, I only want to work with architecture if it is to do beautiful things. If it's not to do beautiful things and improve, I don't want to do it. So I told that to her and she was like, you still have hope. You have those courses in Europe, and I got incredibly happy. The first thing I did was to apply and to discover that I got in and got the scholarship was the best thing. I think it was one of the happiest moments of my life because it gave me hope again. Hope that I could finally do what is my passion. Because when we work with passion, it increases even more the power of our work. So I think it's an amazing opportunity that I'm having here. The teaching here for me was something very new and good and interesting because I am very used to a different approach where, for example, I had to learn how to draw plans, how to draw sections, how to draw anything that I wanted all by myself. I never had any guidance from my teachers in my university. It was actually the opposite. For what I want to do, they always discourage me. So to be able to be with people that have the same passion as me and have very good ways of teaching, just like these teachers here, is amazing because I feel like I evolved 15 years like in knowledge just with 2 weeks, you know. I learned so many things like drawing techniques, about a space's organization, about styles, decoration, about history too here in Ronda, and also to have these classes here on the place also makes a very big difference because we are actually seeing and then they can also explain better. But I think the way they teach is absolutely perfect, absolutely perfect. I really learned a lot. I think it was even better than my expectations, so much better than what I was expecting, because I was expecting us to have like an intensive of classes. We had that with the lecture, which was amazing, but we had a lot of practical stuff, which helped me so much. For example, Professor Lucian, Professor Frank, Professor Alejandro, they all helped me so much with like drawings, with ways of thinking that I knew about, but they made it more profound, you know? They give a profundity to me, which helped me a lot. They also gave me a new perspective on what my future could be, which was something amazing because I really thought that my university is all that was in the world. I thought that all universities were like that. And to know that there is other places that I can go, that I can improve my education, gives me even more hope. And I swear this course was completely life-changing for me. I wasn't expecting to meet all the people that I met, Stefanos Polizoides, José Baganha, Bruno Perenha, which, wow, for me they're all celebrities, so It was amazing to like talk to them really close and to get to know them like as people, and for them to also give me guidance into what I'm going through. I think beauty matters because it affects, even if it's subconsciously, it affects our head, it affects our body, it affects everything. For example, if you are working in an ambience that doesn't bring you any comfortable, you won't be able to focus on work. You won't be able to be like free to feel inspired. You'll be feeling stuck and you will never know why. If you are in an ugly city, you'll never feel satisfied. You always feel like there's something missing. And people are always complaining that nowadays. There's something missing, there's something missing. And I think the answer is mostly in what is around us. And what is around us is architecture. Mostly everything is architecture. So if we start by changing that, even if it is little by little, one day I think we will be able to make places beautiful and people happier. People feel more comfortable, people feel more in a community sense, people feel more connected to this thing that it's something that we feel. It's not something that we can exactly identify, but it's something that everyone that we agree that we feel. It's something, when we see something beautiful, everybody can agree, oh, this is beautiful. Nobody can say it's ugly, you know? So I think maybe we need to work to make the world a place more beautiful, because it makes a difference in people's lives, completely makes a difference.